everybody, and I'm also live on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, what's up, man? Old Jesse here, and God dang, that is crooked as hell, isn't it? Where is it at? How's it so crooked? What the hell? All right, whatever. I don't care. This is just a little time to hang out. I am live on TikTok right there, and I'm live on YouTube right here, man. And so probably going to be a little bit more interactive over here on the TikTok channels, man. But you know how it goes. That's just where old Jesse got his start. So I hope everybody's doing well, man. You guys let me know what's going on. Yo, what's up, Mr. Andrew? Good to see you, bro. Stefan, how you doing today, man? I am just a little bit tired, a little bit stressed. Am I blurry? God dang, I'm blurry, ain't I? How do I get that unblurred? And look at the god dang, I am greasy as well, man. But anyways, good to be hanging out. Hey, got you pulled up while I'm working. Keep rocking it, man. I'm going to be on for like 30, 40 minutes, something like that. For those of you guys that are on the TikToks and want to know what's going on, I am on the YouTubes as well, doing a live stream, so people on there can kind of hang out with me. So got comments coming in all over the place. What do you like more, Jean-Paul Gaultier, La Mel, Le Parfum, or Stronger With You Intensely? I think Stronger With You Intensely may be my favorite. And so I like that one really well because it's just got that sweetness to it. The La Mel Le Parfum's not bad, but it's just kind of my thing. Thank you for the follow. Should I get Eros Flame? 100% yes, you should get Eros Flame. And I got Andrew on my other stream here on YouTube asking, what is your favorite new fragrance you've acquired lately? Give you a couple. Number one, they're both niche fragrances. Number one is Parfums de Marly Haltan or Haltane, whatever you want to call it. A great romantic oud fragrance. It's got some woody notes, a little bit of saffron on the top, but it also, just as I'm about to die, what's up, Fuel? I've got this fragrance right here from Parfums de Marly. It's got some praline in it as one of the notes. A really good sweet, note. But also, this is another good one. It is 8 and Bob Original. This is a really good formal easy wear that's about $180, something like that. This is a fragrance that was dedicated to John F. Kennedy himself, and I really do enjoy this one. Sauvage Elixir or Azara, the most wanted, all black bottle. I'm going with Sauvage Elixir, my friends. I think that one is one of the best fragrances of all time from the Dior line. Have I tried Thway Agape? I have not tried that one. I'm so sorry about that one. Do you have any Penhaligon's? Yes, I do. It's way up here on my top shelf. Hold on just a second. Here we go. One of the coolest bottles. Here it is right there. Penhaligon's. Penhaligon's. This is called The Tragedy of Lord George. And it is a very elegant, gentlemanly fragrance. It smells like a mix between shaving cream, incense, and a little bit of rum. One really awesome fragrance that you can spray on right after you get a haircut. I'm going for a haircut on Monday, so I get rid of this shag and get to looking a little bit hotter than I am. I'm wanting to add Rasasi Hawas to my collection. Should I? Ooh. So Rasasi Hawas, my friends, let me tell you this. This one is absolutely phenomenal. I think my friend Mr. Caffeinated Wolf here in the chat, I gave him a sample of Rasasi Hawas one time, and it is very well received. This one right here is a really awesome aquatic fragrance with some sweet bubblegum type tones. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, I absolutely do recommend this. And if you go to look for this, you're going to see that it's more purple than mine is. That's because it's a later release. It has been a little bit reformulated, but it still lasts the same amount of time and it still smells amazing. Okay, so I absolutely do recommend this one. Stefan, I see you there on the YouTube. Guys, by the way, I'm also live on YouTube. Be sure you go and check me out over there. I just released a really awesome video last night about discontinued fragrances. And subscribe to me. You can also watch me live right over there as well. What is my favorite fragrance ever? Okay, so if you've ever asked me about my Jorge, what's up, fam? Good to see you there on the YouTubes. If you've ever asked me my favorite fragrance ever, it's going to change depending on when you ask me. I think right now my favorite is the Parfums de Marly Haltan. I smelled this one time before and I thought it was great, but then when I smelled it on my best friend, it elevated it. Anytime I smell this on, or anytime I spray this on, it just brings out a new Jesse. So someone was asking Tom Ford Ombre Leather or the Most Wanted, Azzaro the Most Wanted. I'm going to go with Ombre Leather. I think that one is a little more. I think that one's a little more unique, a little more upscale, and just it just makes me feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we got going on. And so yeah, last night I talked about some thoughts on Fahrenheit. Oh, by the way, there's two of those. So guys, listen. If you Rocking Bulgari Glacier Essence. Dude, great choice, man. I haven't picked that one up yet, but I need to. So someone was asking about the Dior Fahrenheit. This is the Eau de Toilette. My friends, if you know, you know, but this one is an ultra masculine fragrance, all right? It's an ultra masculine fragrance that a lot of people say smells like gasoline, okay? It's got a very heavy leather note and some violet leaf in here. When mixed together, it gives off a gasoline type vibe. So be ready. This is not for the faint of heart. But they also released this gem. This is Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. Same DNA. And it's very hard to find. Very hard to find. But if you do, it is 100% easy to blind buy, because it adds some tonka bean and vanilla to it and makes it much more approachable. My wife loves this one. So what's the best winter fragrance for teens? And also, should I buy Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla and Club de Nuit Intense Man? Which one's safer? So let's talk about one of the questions, Stefan, they're asking me on YouTube, as I'm live there as well. You guys be sure to go see me on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. I'm also live right there as well, where you can ask me some questions there. Over there, the comments are not going through like crazy, and I'm more likely going to find you on there. So that's just because I can't read as fast as you guys type. So, you know, I'm going to try my best. Best winter fragrance for teens, though. This one right here is a really good one. The Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla, my friends. This one is, this one smells surprisingly like Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb Extreme, but it is for a fraction of the price. Just came from TikTok because you knew I'd answer. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. But this one right here is great. It only costs like $25. Now, it does not last quite as long as the Spice Bomb Extreme, but it is really good. And someone was also asking me, should you buy a Club de Nuit Intense Man as a blind buy? I do think it is. I do think it is safe. Okay, it smells a lot like Creed Aventus, but for a fraction of the price, and it does perform. Just bought 200 milliliters of Dior Homme Sport, and it absolutely is worth it, bro. I'm telling you, it is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, I love Dior Homme Sport. It's one of my signature scents. Okay, my favorite cologne to layer, that would be spraying on Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette and then layering it with Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel. That one is amazing. All right, getting over here. Thoughts on Polo Red, Cremo Spice, Black Vanilla, Chemical. Oh, dang, you got a lot. Let me just answer the one about Nautica Voyage of all of those, because that's a lot in one question. The Nautica Voyage, guys, I know a lot of people say that the Nautica Voyage is a little bit synthetic, but I think it is a great purchase as if you're starting off in collecting fragrances. It was one of my first, and it does smell really good, man. I really, really enjoy it. Missoni Wave to the office. Is it good? Yes, it is, guys. If you've smelled Missoni Wave, then you're gonna smell like Prada, Versace Pour Homme, or Chanel Allure Homme Sport. It's a really great fragrance. Has gone up in price a little bit because of its immense popularity, but it is good. Do you recommend Prada L'Homme? It's not my favorite. Okay, it does smell good and it's very office safe, very good for professional settings. But Prada L'Homme is powdery, soapy, and lavender based. But I mean, it smells good. Dior Homme Intense, I think it is a 10 out of 10. I have nothing bad to say about Dior Homme Intense. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. On the YouTubes, what do we got? Any leather and wood fragrance recommendations? One good one you can try is what's called La Yucca Pour Homme by Rasasi. This one is a leather fragrance. It's supposed to smell like this one right here. I'm talking about Rasasi's La Yucca Pour Homme. It's supposed to smell like Tom Ford's Tuscan leather, but I think it smells more like ombre leather. It's not quite as spicy, and this one's a little bit dry. And this one, yo, Liam, my pleasure, brother. You're good. Not a worry, man. But this one right here, it kind of gives off a little bit of a hint of being woody, and it's got that awesome top note of raspberry. So this is really good. Someone was just asking about Club de Nuit Milestone. My friends, Club de Nuit Milestone right here. This is a really good fragrance from Armaf that smells a lot like Creed's Millésime Impérial. It gives off some metallic senses, smells a little bit, but smells to me like salty watermelon. Blue Electrique or Spice Bomb Extreme. I actually did not get a chance to try Blue Electrique. Spice Bomb Extreme, though, smells amazing. Is Polo Red good? Yes, it is good. I think it is a good one. Since you're 13, it does fit. And if you guys are on TikTok, I'm answering questions from here and on YouTube. So hang with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Can you describe Club de Nuit Intense Man? Like how long it lasts? So you guys listen. Club de Nuit Intense Man has three different versions of it. It's got the Eau de Toilette, which is what this one is. You've also got the Eau de Parfum, and now the limited release as of late. It smells. This one is supposed to be a clone of Creed Aventus. Very big on the black currant and birch as a note, and also pineapple. It does last about 7 hours, maybe 8 hours. It smells very, very similar and only costs about $25 or $30 for the Eau de Toilette. I was supposed to have a dangly thing, but mine broke off. Sorry. But this one is really, really good. I do not have Ralph's Club, Andreas. So sorry about that, man. Thoughts on Vince Camuto? I haven't tried that one, Mike. I have not been able to try that one as of yet. Is the 3 ounce of Creed Aventus for $120 worth the price? I would say no. 3 ounces is 3 ounces. I thought it meant 3 milliliters. Yes, if it is real. Remember, a lot of times if you find fragrances that are really, really inexpensive, sometimes you get what you pay for, especially if it's something like Creed Aventus, which now goes for $480 for a 100 milliliter bottle. If it seems too good to be true, there's a good chance that it is. Okay, so just remember that. What's the best cologne fragrance that I have smelled? I would say Club de Nuit Sillage. The Club de Nuit Sillage smells just like 100% like Creed Silver Mountain Water. But you've got to be ready. You got to be ready because this is a very musky fragrance. And I'm not the biggest fan of musk when it is used too much. You know what I'm saying? But this one is really, really good. It projects quite a long time. And it does very, very well smelling fresh, kind of citrusy, and a little bit metallic even. So just remember that. That's awesome. So you guys, listen, I'm going to get off of TikTok and go straight to YouTube here for a second. I just wanted to pop on here to say, hey, hope you guys are doing well, and to let you guys know about my channel on YouTube, okay? If you want to continue following me live, be sure you go check out the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, and very soon I'm going to be having guests on with me on my YouTube channel. Guys talking about gentlemen's fragrances, guys talking about how to be a gentleman in fashion. We're even going to get some TikTok creators to come on YouTube with me as well. So you guys on the TikTok channel, much love to you. I'll see you soon. All right, my friends. I'm back here to the YouTube. Oh my God, shut up. I'm gonna be honest, man. So oh dude, the boy, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Listen, as much as I love TikTok, it does have its place. I enjoy YouTube so much more, and so I'm going to try to do more live streams here on YouTube. So let me see what we got going on. Oud for greatness or oud for happiness? I've only tried oud for happiness one time. I would say oud for greatness is going to be a really, really good one. It's the most popular, and it is a really good oud fragrance, man. There's no getting around it. It's going to pull a lot of compliments, but it is so damn expensive. So just remember that, okay? Should I save my money or buy colognes? I think you know the answer to that. If I'm being real, buy a few colognes. You can do both. Save some money, buy some fragrances. Just find a happy medium. You know what I'm saying? Are there any Javoy colognes? I actually do not have any Javoy colognes, nor have I smelled any. Best cologne for a teen lake day. Ooh, good day to be on a lake. What would that one be? If you're going out on a lake, I would seriously consider taking this one out. The Lacoste Blanc. Lacoste Blanc is green and it's fresh. It smells a little bit woody, but it's mostly green and aquatic, and it's really good for when you're at the lake. I think it very yo Jack, good to see you here from the TikToks, man. I think this is a really good fragrance to bring along it complements the smell of the lake. You've got some of the woodiness and some of the grassiness from the land surrounding the lake, but a lake has like a certain smell. Some places it smells stink where the water's stagnant, but when you're out on a lake, it's kind of sweet, it's kind of aquatic, it's kind of muddy. This is a good compliment. It complements that scent profile pretty well. So that's a good one to check out. What's the difference between Ultramel and Born in Roma, with both of them being bubblegum fragrances? So I have not smelled the Born in Roma very much. I've not really had an inkling to go to purchase that, but the Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel, it's one of my favorites from the line. That one is minty, very little mint. The mint is just kind of an additive in there, but it's very aromatic and vanilla based. It smells really good, and I think it's quite romantic. It's a really good fragrance to try it out. Okay. Of course, love your content for TikTok, so I'm sure yes, the boy, listen, check out some of my videos, man. I'm telling you, over here, I get a lot more in depth with my descriptions. And while I'm on it, let me tell you a little bit about the video that I made last night. Talked about these fragrances, my friends. Armani Code Profumo and Armani Code Absolu. They are being discontinued. Can't find them anymore. And it is so off-pissing to me because these are both great. Guys, if you're a teenager and you ever have the chance to get this one, I suggest the Armani Code Profumo. You need to pick it up if you ever get the chance to. Check out some malls where there are some fragrance stores just kind of sitting off to the side that are kind of independently owned. Look at it and get it. It smells like vanilla Coke, man. It's so freaking good. What do you think of Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum? Oh, it's great. I love all of the Givenchy line have that iris note in there. It's really, really good. The Eau de Parfum, the Reserve Privé, both of those, the Reserve Privé, I would give about a 9.5 out of 10. The Eau de Parfum, a 9 out of 10. They're just great. Oud for greatness or oud for happiness? Go for oud for greatness, my brother. I think that one's going to be the one. I found 4 Banana Republic colognes at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. Yes, thank you for the secret gem, dude. Don't skip out on the Banana Republics, man. They are super slept on and they need to be talked about. Some of them, like Vintage Green, I think is niche quality. That's just my opinion. And I would dare say that for the Tonka or Tobacco and Tonka bean as well. What do I think about the Oud for Glory? I actually haven't tried the Oud for Glory. That's the clone for you guys that don't know. Oud for Greatness is from Initio, and it is a very expensive but very popular oud fragrance. But Lattafa makes one called Oud for Glory. I have not tried that one, but I've heard amazing things from it. Okay. I have not tried Kenneth Cole Vintage Black Liam. I'm sorry. I do see that one a lot when I go to TJ Maxx, but some of them, it's just never stood out to me. I think what I probably need to do is save up like $150, go to TJ Maxx or Ross and see what I can get for that amount of money and just kind of rate them on a video, you know. Opinions on John Varvatos Vintage. Keegan, I love John Varvatos Vintage, man. Listen, if you like, I think that one is the more modern version of Drakkar Noir. It's spicy, kind of got that Fougere scent, you know, but it just elevates it to a new level. It's got some of those woody notes, some of those kind of floral and herbaceous notes, but I think that is the modern version of everything that Drakkar Noir was, and I love this fragrance, okay? You guys, I don't care who you are. If you shit on this, we will throw hands because I love Drakkar Noir from the 80s, man. So many great memories. Let me see. What would you say is the best versatile fragrance? I'm new to the game. I have 1 Million Lucky and Sauvage. I'd say my limit is around, you idiot butthole. That was my cat trying to jump up. Sorry, doggy. I've got animals all around me, man. So listen, $250 for a versatile fragrance is really good. All right. One of the most versatile, I'll be honest, it's not my favorite. Okay, but you're never going to get any bad reactions from it. It is the Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. This is a 100 milliliter bottle that I got retail for $110. You can find 100 mil of this for about $150. This can be used day or night, fall, winter, spring, summer, any occasion right here. Now, I also think that another really good one for being versatile is Aqua Essenziale Blue. It's only $30, this one, but this one smells a little bit sweeter than the Bleu de Chanel, not quite as woody, and there's a powdery note in here that makes it a little more mature. I love that one, only $30 online. So those are a couple really good ones as well. Do you have Jean-Paul Gaultier Lamel? I absolutely do. I still think this is a great fragrance. You know who the perfumer was that made this? Mason Francis Kurkdjian. Not a lot of people know that, but MFK made this fragrance right here. Minty, vanilla, and lavender right here. It's a really good one. It was good for the clubs back in 1995 when it was released. Really good one. Best cologne for a country teen in school. My bro, if you ever get the chance, there's a fragrance company called Abbott. They're an indie company here in the United States. Abbott, ABBOTTNYC.com, and grab yourself one of these. It's called Telluride. Telluride is if you're into Western gear or, country cowboy type apparel, this one right here is great because it is a leather and suede based fragrance. And it absolutely gives off that country Western vibe. I would definitely recommend picking that up. Okay. What do you think of Cool Water Intense? I haven't actually tried the Intense, but I have Cool Water and I'm not a big fan. I respect where it came from. It is a bit old school, but I don't like those really muddy, earthy, aquatic fragrances. It's just not for me. But in the holidays, should I get a sample from Ulta or Macy's? Sample back from Ulta or Macy's? I think either one of them would work, but Ulta, you're not going to get people chasing you down to try to sell you things. They don't have quite the selection that Macy's will, but Macy's will have fragrance salespeople just hammering you with, hey, try this, hey, try that, try this. Not my thing, so you can kind of shop at your own pace from Ulta. Do you have Club de Nuit Intense Man Eau de Toilette see-through bottle? I do, or the Club de Nuit Man. I do not have that one. I was asked about that one. Here recently, but I do not actually own that one myself. I only have the three from Armaf that I have are the Club de Nuit Intense Man, the Sillage, and the Milestone. All right, I've been looking at Bleu de Chanel, and I also have heard good things about the YSL-Y. Absolutely. This one right here is the Eau de Parfum of the YSL-Y. Do I like YSL-Y Blue or YSL Blue Electrique? Keegan, man, I missed out on the Blue Electrique, and I regret it with every bit of my being. I was in a little bit of a financial slump when that one came out, and then they discontinued it within like 5 months. It sucks so badly. And look at that. You see that? My freaking cat's making out. Hey, your brother and sister. Stop being like that. Oh, that's ear play. Look at that. Stop. That you are dirty. You're dirty. That's Thor on the right. He's fat. That's his full name is Thor Endgame because he's fat, just like Thor from Endgame. And the other one's Scarlet because Scarlet Witch, she used to be cool, just like that one used to be cool when I first got her as a kitten. Now she just takes up space. Whatever. Hey. Look at them. They're like, what the hell? Hey. Yeah, you were caught. Whatever. Scarlet, she's a slut. She don't care. Anyways, what was I saying? The YSL-Y Eau de Parfum. This one, I think I like this one way better than the Bleu de Chanel. This one's not quite as woody, and it has a sweet note on top. I think the note is plum that you're going to get from the YSL-Y, the Eau de Parfum. And the Le Parfum of this, fire as well. But pretty much the entire Y line is really, really good. So you can count on those being really awesome. Let me see. Opinions on Armani Code Parfum. I've smelled it once, and it didn't smell bad, but how often can you make that fragrance? There's sometimes I'm getting kind of sick of some of these blue fragrances coming out all over the place. If you have one, you've had them all. You know, the Code Parfum is not anything groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? The people who work at Macy's don't know anything. DuBois, listen, you are exactly right. There's one thing that I learned when I went to Dillard's to sell the fragrances for Parfums de Marly. It's that one thing I learned about selling fragrances at Dillard's is that they don't know much. They know how to get people to smell things, and they'll talk about a fragrance, maybe a little bit of the history, and they'll talk about a fragrance with like, okay, this is about 30% perfumer's oil, and it's a really, really good one. Oh, you like fresh? Yeah. But they don't know how to. I was talking to a guy one time. He's like, I want something that really, really stands out, something that is going to be different than everybody else has, but will really, really just kind of set me apart. And so I recommended Parfums de Marly Callan. Guys, if you don't know anything about Parfums de Marly Callan, it is very, very hard to, hey, stop it. Now they're starting to bite. It is Parfums de Marly Callan starts off with some blood orange, and it's very spicy and woody, like pepper and pepper and pepper and more pepper, along with some like ebony wood and I wouldn't say sandalwood, but more like cedar. It's not everybody's favorite, but the way I described it to them, and some of the guys were looking at me and was like, whoa. I said, this is like you're riding a Harley to church. When you pull up, everybody knows that you've got a Harley, which is awesome. But the thing is, it is loud and it announces your presence. And they didn't seem to know what to do with that information, but it made sense to the guy. It made sense to him. And he didn't purchase it that day. He purchased it the next day. But they all they know is what they actually did. I saw a lot of the guys, they took like 6 or 7 scent cards. They fanned them out like they had and they just sprayed every single one of them with the same fragrance. And they started walking around. Hey, would you like to smell this? I'm like, God dang, that is so not what you should do. But that's my opinion. They're in the business. I'm not. But all I know is that I got results with how I talk to people. Honestly, think I could be the Walmart Jeremy fragrance minus the snorting of lines. Maybe you could. Maybe you could. But I know one thing, Walmart does carry the Cremo fragrances, so maybe we're on to something there. Opinions on Paco Rabanne Phantom. So Paco Rabanne Phantom, it's not my favorite. It's a little bit generic to me. I've not found it to be, I don't want to say not pleasing. You're going to get compliments from it, but they released it right around the same time that other companies like Azzaro were releasing that same type of sweet fragrance that was released right after they did 1 Million Parfum, which kind of has the same tone with some of those white florals in there. I wish I would have liked it more, but that bottle freaks me out too. It's just this big ass robot. It freaks me out. And I think there's probably a camera in there trying to watch me sleep. And I don't need the Illuminati showing up to my front door in the middle of the night to abduct me. No, not going to happen. Anyways, I just wanted to Valentino Yellow Dream. So the Yellow Dream leans a little bit more feminine to me than masculine. I haven't smelled it in a long time. The Valentino line itself, I haven't pursued many of them. I get asked a ton about Born in Roma. Everybody's tell me about Valentino Born in Roma, Born in Roma, Born in Roma. I may have to just buy it just so that I can talk about it to people. But any of the Valentinos, I've just not been overly excited about. I smell them and I'm like, okay. And I move on to something else. It never captured me. It doesn't mean it won't capture other people, but it just didn't speak to me, I guess you could say. So anyways, I've got to pop off of here and get back to work. I just wanted to stop on, do a little quick stream here on YouTube. Yeah, so be sure you guys go and check out my other videos if you ever get the chance. What I'm trying to do is I am trying to increase my watch time right now. I've got a decent amount of followers, but the watch time is staying a little bit low. If you ever get the chance, okay, see if you can do this for me. Find some downtime and maybe turn on your computer or turn on your phone and go to one of my playlists and just play the list through and leave your phone off to the side so that it just plays and plays and plays and plays and plays. That will help out so much with my watch time. I will be eternally grateful. I need to get 4,000 hours of watch time by August or September, and I am not quite halfway there yet. So I really need your help to get the watch time of my videos up. If you can do that, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Much love. Hope to see you again soon, and be ready for some more activity later. Let me push the